Hello and welcome back to CELTA Community Videos. In the last video we showed how to include a file, a podcast, download podcasts and so forth. And at the end of the video I mentioned about using subsections and then adding files to that subsection. And I'm just going to take you through an example of how we can use that for series. Either be a series of podcasts, or a series of articles, or a series of video. In this case, we're going to look at a series of videos. So in the history of thought, I started one. So let's just turn the editing on. The little green button. In theology, there is I basically, in the videos, as we said with the articles, I added a subsection, this one here, called it Pilgrimage, because it's a series of documentaries, as it says so there in the description. So if we open it, we find there is one of them. However, as I said, it's a series, so it's relatively new, and we want to add the video. Now, this appearance of the video like this is very nice because it's actually, for the students, it looks quite dynamic. It's much more dynamic than just having a link or something like that. So how do we achieve that? Well, we want to have another episode. So here they all are. It's from the Time Live. We've got the Canterbury, and 5 days ago Rome came up. We can just pick it up and have the YouTube link ready. So we add an activity and resource. As I said before, we're interested in the resources. And here we can add what's called a label. We add the label. We need to add, insert a media. And here we go. It's a video. We put it in there. Display options, we don't need to worry about it because that's all to do with size. We just insert media, and there it is. It's done. And we can put then at the bottom a little bit of a description because we've already got the description at the front of the thing. And we just do this. The font is rather large. You just put it to small, and that's it. Again, the tags, so we can nick some of the words from there. It's a video, theology, it's all about Rome, its history, and that's it, done. And now we have the second one here. Notice we've changed the layout. Let's make it a bit consistent. So we basically taken out Simon Reeve and replaced it. And you might have noticed there straight away it all came up in HTML. Well, if you click on here and you're feeling bold, you can actually work on HTML. You click here. So you have now the HTML file. If you're familiar with HTML and you want to play around with it, add some fonts and colors, by all means do. You know, the more dynamic it looks, the better. But in this case, we're not too worried. We just want to put that, shove in a hyphen, and there we have the Pilgrimage. A nice little layout. They can be clicked. They play on screen, they can be made bigger, and that's basically it. A very simple way of creating a series of podcasts and so forth by simply creating a subsection. That's the title of the subsection, a bit of a description, and then adding the material to it. Okay, thank you for watching, and that's the end of the video.